Hello, I'm Jacob and you're watching the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors. Recently I did a video titled, Is Ontario Knife Company Going Out of Business? Apparently that rattled a couple of cages because it was requested that I update the situation and edit some things a little bit as new information came forward from some people in the industry who reached out to Ontario, and they showed me that message. So the response to this person from Ontario read as follows. There is no truth at all to those rumors. We have had several large government orders that have set us back a bit, but once those are completed and shipped, our regular production will fully resume. My supervisor was alerted to this as well as a video which also states that Queen Cutlery closed, which is true. Queen, however, was sold by our parent company 7 years ago and has no affiliation with us whatsoever. I hope this helps. Sincerely, And so I'm glad to hear this, but I wanted a little bit more information. So I reached out to this contact myself and asked this individual, what does this mean? Specifically in regards to your product lines that have recently been discontinued. And this is what she said. All of our current catalog items, which include the Spec Plus and Ranger series, will still be produced. We are not closing, and we will be back to producing all other items once the government contracts are satisfied. Enough said. So, what I gather from this, by current production, let's see, what was the words? Current catalog items will still be produced. Okay, so that still does not include more than half of the Spec Plus line and the Spec Plus Generation 2 line, unless I'm mistaken. Going off of this wording, which I'm sure this individual does not want to clarify further, all of the products that have been discontinued will stay discontinued. And you have to understand from a business perspective that if a product doesn't sell, you can't afford to sell it, for the most part. I believe that this, in one regard, is a mistake. Specifically, that is the Ranger line designed by Justin Gingrich, has been axed fairly heavily. And we still have the RD6, presumably because it was the best seller, but the RD4, 7, and 9 have gotten the axe. I am currently running a petition on change.org to show Ontario that these are good and sellable products that they should bring back. I'm afraid through looking through Instagram and YouTube that these products didn't sell because there's absolutely no marketing behind them. I hardly even knew that they existed for a very long time. And from what I can tell, they're very capable, very practical blades. I have one of Justin Gingrich's Ontario designs, the Falcon, this little thick, chonky thing, and the knife is great. So this line of 1/4 inch thick 5160 blades, I believe needs to be brought back, and I believe can be profitable if it is marketed. So if I can market my petition enough and get enough people to say that, yeah, they want to see this come back, hopefully Ontario will see that as the product's feasibility to bring back onto the market, hopefully with a little bit of hoopla, and hopefully we can see these products come back to the front of the Ontario line, because as far as I understand it, speaking with Justin Gingrich, there's no bad water with the Ranger line, and the Ranger line is original to any other production manufacturer. Right now, Ontario's flagship line, the RAT for Randall's Adventure Training line, is withheld from Essie and Randall's Adventure Training from when they were working together. And I don't know the specifics of it. I don't know all the lawyerese that went into it. But at the end of the day, rat knives sell dirt cheap. They're a great go-to for an affordable knife. But whenever you see someone ask about them, people say, buy an Essie. You know, spend your money right. You get more for your money. Just buy the Essie. The actual, So what I'm saying is, by holding Randall Adventure Training's name and designs and continuing to sell them as cheap Essies, Ontario cheapens their own brand as a whole and alienates their potential fan base. And I believe that the Ranger line, specifically the RD4, 7, and 9, is a way to fix that. So help me out with that petition. I'll put a link to that petition in the description box below. Hopefully Ontario can work more closely with people who are in the marketing, YouTube, etc. industry, and we can get these things off the ground, because I know from Touge on Blade Forum's own mouth that also their Bushcraft line is not selling well, and that's caused them to swap from 5160 to 420 stainless. I will be doing a video soon on my Bushcraft Woodsman. I think they're phenomenal. I like the 420 HC stainless. I absolutely do. But the fact that they're having difficulty with sales with such great products at such a great price is really disappointing. And they're such good products. I don't want to see these things go away. We want to see Ontario stick around, but I want to see them sell good, affordable knives that aren't essentially a rip-off, cheaper version of somebody else. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll try to talk to all of you. Again, please sign and share the petition. The RD4, 7, and 9 are some really cool blades. Thank you for watching.